Hey everyone, it's Miser, and welcome to another Nikkei video. So the devs have finally done it. They've listened to the feedback and changed the treasure system, or made update because it's not released just yet. And wow, the changes are absolutely positive for the players. And you know what? Actually, the players have done it, not the devs. We have done it. The commanders have, of course, posted their feedback in the surveys, and yes, the devs did listen. So let's take a look at what has changed and how the system is miles and miles better for the players in general. Now, first things first, I know some of you guys were asking what happened to your 3 Core 7 REM pulls. Well, the VOD from the live stream is currently being copyright struck, so I cannot post it anywhere. And until I fix the songs being used, the copyrighted songs, I cannot have this made public. So I'll get on that. You'll see the VOD later on, or you can head over to my Twitch. It's on there as well. Anyhow, the treasure system now. Okay, so the devs conducted surveys and they said they listened to the feedback. So first things first, the spare bodies of the characters with the treasures will now be added to the mileage shop as silver mileage products. They'll also enable the purchase of those spare bodies or characters through the golden mileage shops. So you can see here right now, the silver mileage shops come from the blue tickets, and of course the golden ones are from your rainbow tickets and a lot more scarce. So it's good that they're adding them to the silver mileage shop, because we sometimes have a lot of the silver mileage tickets sitting around after you've maxed, for example, Litter or whatnot, and some of the other meta units. There aren't a lot. No for PvP here, and basically Litter. I can't think of anyone else currently, right? So a lot of us have a lot of silver tickets sitting around, and once you're able to purchase the newly updated treasure unit when the mileage shop is updated, then that is absolutely fantastic, because we don't want to dip into the golden mileage tickets. These are saved usually for collabs or for the pilgrims. So yeah, it's good. And they also enabled it in the golden tickets so that for players without the characters themselves, they can actually purchase it through the golden mileage. I mean, honestly, just put this in the silver mileage as well, so people can just buy it. But you know what? A win is a win for the silver mileage exchange. Now, the sale and the price will be same and consistent with that of the current mileage product. So it's 200. It's going to be 200 to exchange, which is good. They're not going to make it more expensive. And the period is going to be estimated to last about 2 months once the acquisition of the treasure. Okay, so they basically will release a treasure for the character, and the 2 months after the treasure's release, you'll be able to exchange that. So there is a time frame involved, but I think that's more than fair. Moreover, with just the condition from Limit Break 3 to Bond 30. Okay, so for Bond 30, that is Limit Break 2. So 1 less copy needed. So basically, you just have to have the character and then have 2 copies on top. So 400 silver tickets, or 200 golden, and then 400 silver if you don't have the character. I mean, it's an improvement, right? Because it's 1 copy less. But if you're gonna do it this way, might as well just make it 1 base copy. Because if you do that, then players will still go MLB if they want to use the characters to their quote-unquote next kind of power spike, right? So I think you could have just made this to base copy, and then people will use the silver tickets and the golden tickets potentially to get more copies. I mean, but it's alright. 1 copy less means now it's more accessible. That is alright. And due to the adjustments, Bond will be postponed. The upgrade of the treasures will be postponed from late April to late May. Okay, I wonder then if for the live stream we're not going to get any more information, because the 1.5 anniversary live stream will take place, and I was expecting the treasures to be revealed. But if it's going to be delayed, they might not have it. And also, after the first treasure upgrade, it'll be 1 treasure every 2 months. Okay. That is very, very good, because the nuance is that the first wave of the treasure support we already knew. Diesel, Lapchon, Frima, and I forgot the last one, but I think it's 4 of them, right? And then it's 1 every 2 months, which basically rules out the fact that one of the biggest worry, where we think, you know, we're gonna get a new unit that is potentially limited, or is potentially a collab unit, or a pilgrim, or whatever, and that unit will basically have an incomplete kit, and then we have to get the treasure, so we have to pull for multiple copies right when the unit launches. And this basically says that's not going to happen, because it's going to be 1 treasure every 2 months. So by the time 2 months comes around, right, the banner will not be live anymore. So this is a very, very slow pace. Of course, you can say that, oh, what if they just have that unit's treasure right then and there when the banner drops? And you basically have a 2-month window that aligns with the golden tickets, the silver tickets. Personally, I don't think that will happen, because if so, people are going to be super pissed. Rather, it's going to be a 2-monthly schedule to upgrade and make some of the outdated units better, right? To make the older units better and not, put treasures on top of the new units. And 2 months, one every 2 months is honestly, that means only 6 Nikkeis a year. Only 6 Nikkeis a year. That's kind of slow. And they said if you find the frequent updates exhausting, they'll do 3 treasures per 6. I mean, it's 1 in 2 and 3 in 6 is the same overall across the entire year, but I guess you get a batch instead of 1 every 2. I mean, all right. I personally prefer 1 treasure every 2 months, so we kind of get a flavor of the month almost. So yeah. Next is improvements. Oh my god, improvements to our advice sessions. Thank you very much. Now you'll be able to quickly advise to deduct 1 attempt to allow you instantly to obtain 100 bond. What? After 1.5 years, finally we get this skip function. Oh my god, this is a huge quality of life and a massive one for newer players as well, because you're gonna get 100, the max bond acquired, without going through all of the dialogues. I mean, I don't even read them anymore. I just skip. And just mass click and then just try to it doesn't matter if it's 50 or 100. I don't have time for 10 advice sessions. Okay, the commander is busy. Next, appropriateness of equipment acquisitions and consumption. So this was the other part where they wanted to allow us to consume the T9 manufacturing gears, because it was piling up for some of the classes you don't use. For example, people are short on Pilgrim gears, and then they have a lot of Elysium gears, myself included, that are just sitting there. But apparently after the observation of the gaming experience, it is still appropriate. I'm not sure about that. I'm honestly not sure about that. I mean, it's not set in stone. They said they will continue to observe and plan for a solution in the future, but they're just not going to make any changes right now. So pretty much so far, the only T9 manufacturing gear change we've had was the boxes that every time you clear, there's a mileage, and then you can open the boxes. But still, I mean, it doesn't seem it's 25% or 20% across the different manufacturers. It still feels skewered some way or the other. But anyhow, not top of my priority because all my units are geared, but for other players who are trying to make progress, I think this will be unfortunate. Okay, and also a quick shout out to the sponsors of this video. Now guys, if you haven't seen my unboxing video, I did pull a Scarlet card, the foil card from the official Union Arena TCG. Now the video will be down below if you want to take a look, and as I'm opening the cards, they look very, very nice. They look gorgeous. I'm also giving away a soda card as well. If you want to take a look at the giveaway, details will be in my channel. And Mecha Japan is selling the booster boxes for Union Arena. I will have a link down below where you can go check out my affiliate link. And they don't just have the Union Arena cards, they of course also have other Nikkei merchandise. So using my link, you can buy the booster cards, you can buy the figurines. There's also Nikkei watches, which is very, very interesting. So yeah, a lot of them are out of stock as well, so supplies do last. And go ahead and use my link and purchase some Nikkei items. Anyhow, moving forward, so content. Oh, I think this is the last part, yeah. So the last part, they were basically saying that they received many suggestions and they want flexible use of the SD characters to be introduced. Now, if you guys remember from the last April Fool's event, we all had SD characters in the fights in the overworld as well. So maybe they'll reintroduce that, and it's been discussed several times in the title of surface content, or even additional content. So very, very interesting. I wonder what they're gonna add. Personally, for me, I'm not a huge fan of the SD character models. I think Nikkei, the live 2Ds look beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. The SD characters are very, very cute, but I don't know if I want a complete new mode. Oh, actually, you know what? Maybe a dorm system. But I want the dorm system to be, lewd. Because I'm a commander. So yeah, I'm not sure. Let me know your thoughts. What are you gonna do? They also mentioned that overclock system, they will make it even better. So yeah, anyhow, it's Mice here. And let me know your thoughts on the new treasure system because I think it's much, much better now. But yes, our feedback did matter. So thank you guys, and thank you all the commanders that have filled in the survey, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye now.